Hello. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? What the fuck? Actual idiot. I think I messed up already. Do what? Hold up. How's it going, y'all? Hello. It's a big day. Fuck. Hello, everybody. It's going to be a pretty interesting outcome, to say the least. Alexandria with a 5. Rugpool the Goblin. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's a very somber day. Just so you guys know, today all proceeds will be shared across all streams. If you want to watch this on Rumble, you can go to William Glory Holes Rumble and you can watch it there. Daniel Bell with a 5 gifted. Goddamn. Appreciate you. Thank you. Congrats to whoever got that. You guys are welcome to watch this on Rumble or here on YouTube. About a minute here, we'll be joining the deposition, and we'll be figuring out what the results are going to be. Lolcat with a 10.
This is a reminder. Time to take a slit and a piss.
Lolcat with a 10, down with the Goblin. Agreed. Appreciate you. Thank you for the 10. Faker 8 with a 5. Prayers for you and your family no matter what. Marty was a saint, and I'm sad we all lost him. We are all sad too. JP Behemoth, welcome to being a member. We also got Pepsi Smuggler with a $1.99 sticker. George Lucas, member for 1 month. Sparklissies. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this.
Hey, Celeste, what's going on, brother?
Hey, how's it going, Laura? What's going on, brother?
Not much, buddy.
Hello. All right. Now, Mr. Wilkins, you've submitted a lot of evidence to the courts. I'm going to need you to kind of go through the digital evidence first, and then we'll get into the physical evidence, all right?
All righty, sounds good to me.
Wherever you would like to
Nice,
begin,
clean
let us
shave,
start.
huh?
First piece of
Alrighty.
evidence.
All right, wherever you would like to begin, it's whatever you would like to do.
Well, you've sent in quite a few things, so what would be the first piece of evidence
Well-
that was destroyed, or a piece of property, that kind of thing?
All right, so as far as property goes that was destroyed, that would be the original Xbox One X that I got. And that was back, I got that in 2018, and that got destroyed, and I ended up throwing that away around 2022, I believe it was.
When's the last time you've seen this fucking shin, huh? Isn't that amazing?
Fantastic. Okay, and then what?
And then after that, I ended up, thankfully, because of one of my friends overseas that I'm really close with, he saw what happened, ended up shipping me a new one, which was the Series S that I had. And then that got destroyed right around the same time as my PC, as my gaming PC. And that was around it was like December-ish, November-ish of last year. It was like right before my computer got destroyed.
Mm-hmm. 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 And then?
And then after that, my gaming PC that got destroyed earlier, literally around February or March of this year. It was like right around that time frame that it got
Can we have
destroyed.
a little bit more of a detailed elaboration and illustration of the destruction of this property and kind of a
Yes,
more of a
ma'am. Oh,
time frame?
absolutely. Absolutely. So what happened was they had people pretending to be my friend, and they would send me these devices that are basically made to modify the gaming console.
Mm-hmm.
That basically it would be to where like you can basically play all the games without having to have the discs to save space and trouble of having to go through everything, which I was very appreciative of when they were talking about doing that. And when I got the USB, I went to plug it in, and it basically what it did, it's called bricking my system. And what it did, and what the kill stick did was it basically sucks in all the electricity from your device. It sucks all that
Hopefully he
electricity
sees my
and
face.
power from the device into itself, and then shoots it back out at such a rapid pace that it destroys all the circuitry inside to where it cannot be used.
Hmm. Okay.
And
Okay.
they have done
Then,
this a total of 3 times already.
wow, 3 times. Okay.
No,
Okay.
no.
And then?
And then after that, after they bricked my current Xbox, which is the One S,
And what
they
year was
ended
this?
up.
What year did this event occur?
The original Xbox was last year in 2024,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
and
I didn't mean to
then
burn
the
you.
Xbox One S and stuff, all that was earlier this year.
Okay. Okay. Continue. Continue.
And for my computer, they ended up breaking into it several times in the past. And one of
Why?
my friends that I'm very tight knit with, he's very good with computers.
He tried to molest him.
I've known this guy for a long while.
No.
He saw that they were breaking into my computer. I went to take and have him help me to kick them out so that I could, start securing my PC a little bit better. And we went to do what's called a flash. We went to flash the BIOS in the computer, which basically what that does is it resets all the BIOS and basically everything in your computer to where it will throw everybody out. Basically, it's basically the brutal way of doing a hard reset on a computer. And when we did that, my computer wouldn't turn back on. And so I ended up getting on my phone where I had Facebook at the time and contacted my friend CIA Hole, who you actually ended up speaking with just yesterday. He ended up doing a little bit of research and found out that they had placed a virus in my computer that when the computer would be flashed to where it would reset, that triggered the virus, which basically made it to where my computer basically could not be used at all whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
After that, they ended up doing another. They basically did the same thing to my older computers. So those are both basically in the same time frame. After that, they ended up having somebody that I thought was my friend for a very long time. And I didn't know this person was connected with them. I didn't make that connection. So what they did was they ended up taking and they were like, hey, I got this extra controller and stuff. I'm not using it. Would you want it? And I was like, sure, absolutely. Like, I could always use a spare controller for, my gaming console. Absolutely. And so they sent it over. I went to plug it in, and that destroyed my other console that I had, which was one of the Xbox.
I'm so sorry for being late, everybody. I'm here. I made it. I want to
you did.
formally apologize. I know there were
Yes, my
talks
lawyer made it
saying
in
I
time.
wouldn't show up
Yes.
today. I have to disagree. I'm always here to support my clients in every way, shape, and form. I refuse to have any of my clients be locked up or wrongly accused of crimes they did not commit. So I will be here
Right,
for the
that's
rest of
right.
the proceeding. I hope it goes better
Excuse me.
than it did last week.
You're forgetting I'm not muted.
Mr. Wilkins, I will say you look more professional you did today than you did last week. You did shave. You look good for the court. So that's good for you. Good on you for taking care of yourself for this proceeding. I have to say, very well done.
Appreciate that.
Very nice. Very nice. You do clean up very nice.
Thank you.
Now, where were
Disagree.
we?
Objection. Objection.
We were at the part
Objection.
where I had just gotten the controller and plugged it in, and then right after I did that, like I said, that's one of the devices that's actually
Just-
the device
just so you
that
guys know,
destroyed my original,
He
Xbox
refused to show up.
One. That was the one that destroyed.
He
the
refused to show
original
up
one.
if we were
And
allowed to
then, like I
talk.
said, they did the kill
He
stick
refused.
for the second one, and then they also did the same thing with a third kill stick for my 360.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, I
Mr.
know.
Mr. Wilkins. May I address your lawyer and ask a question?
Absolutely.
Laura, what is the relevancy of what Mr. Wilkins is speaking of at the current moment?
He is giving me all of the details in regards to all of the evidence that he has sent in to me.
Okay. And Mr. Wilkins, have you presented that evidence to Laura? You've sent that out, correct?
Indeed, I have.
And has the evidence been picked up?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. You may proceed.
All right, now where were we?
Bullshit. Bullshit.
You were talking about an Xbox
Objection.
and other electronic goods,
Objection.
Mr. Wilkins.
Objection. I don't want to look at his face.
Yes. So what happened was they basically did the same thing with the 360. They sent
Mr. Wilkins, sorry, I have to interrupt you again. Who are they? Can you give me specific names to the individuals that broke your electronic devices so we are clear and the county clerk understands who you're talking to?
They are basically what is known in the troll community as foot soldiers that work under Mr. William here.
Okay, so you have no names, Mr. Wilkins, correct? All right, you may continue.
Alright, so what happened was, like I said, they destroyed my stuff. They had people doing this. And when that happened, I was like, what do I do type stuff. And basically because of these people, since March, I have been without a PC. I have been without a console. And ultimately, I have basically been rendered unable to do my job as a music artist, as a content creator. And basically, I have been rendered unable to do my job as a whole because these people decided that they wanted to, for some reason, destroy my property.
Mr. Wilkins, I'm so these are just basic questions.
Well,
You have to specify who they are. You can't just say they. It's
Actually, no, I do not.
You do.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What? Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, you may continue.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Here's the thing.
Continue, Mr. Wilkins. Continue.
Sorry about that. But after that, they basically had begun basically all the things.
Mr. Wilkins, are you still referring to these
the
unknowns?
After they had sent their people out to do what they did, referring to Mr. William and these people here, mostly Mr. William here. Well, I should be saying he, but it is what it is. But basically, after he had did all that, I asked him and confronted him many times and asked him why he had his people do this, and I have never once gotten a single clear answer from him as to why he did this. All I've ever gotten out of him was, the generic, answers of like, I don't know what you're talking about, and basically doing everything he can to avoid answering the real question, which is why did he have my property destroyed? Like, what was his reasoning behind that? And I never once got an answer for that.
Would counsel like me to respond?
Yes.
Okay. So the reason why my client doesn't want to answer that question is because he's done no harm to you, Mr. Wilkins. There's no clerical evidence that William, aka Glory Hole, as you call him, right? William Glory Hole, that's how you know him by,
Yes, sir.
has wronged you in any type of way. There's no evidence he's done so. You couldn't trace it back to him. I've never heard of a man being named William Glory Hole in my entire life. I think that's a fictional creature that you made up to spin a story.
Then let me ask you this, Mr. Cypress. Why is his YouTube channel named William Glory Hole? Why is his Rumble named William Glory Hole?
How do you know that's the same person you're speaking of today that has done the things to you? Do you have proof?
Oh, I have plenty, and I'm sure my attorney here will be more than happy to present that evidence.
Well, that's very important. Can your attorney present that evidence right now, so we can have the county clerk and the county reporter put it into evidence for us?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Let me get going on that right now.
All right, thank you, Laura.
Absolutely.
While she collects evidence, Mr. Wilkins, last week I feel like me and you got off on the wrong foot. I think going forward, I hope this deposition is a lot more clear. You of course have to ask questions your own. Your lawyer has to question my clients when the time comes. But I still need to ask you specific questions. Are you able to answer those questions today?
Depending on what they are, yes.
If every question I present to you is involved in the case and the hearing today, you have to answer it.
I can always plead the fifth if I feel like it is incriminating me or you are trying to coerce me. So as I said, it depends on the question.
Mr. Wilkins, you are pursuing my clients. How is anything incriminating towards you? You're not the one being tried for trafficking guns and narcotics to another individual.
Have you taken a look at how you have presented yourself last week when you tried to almost immediately coerce me into saying stuff that I was not comfortable saying?
Listen, Mr. Wilkins, you have
Cypress, I've got to object here. I've got to object.
Oh, of course.
I've got to object. I feel like you're badgering my client a little bit, and I need to understand the relevancy. None of this seems relevant to the devices and everything else.
Laura, if I could, you as an attorney know that every question that pushes someone like my clients to respond in the way that they do is relevant to this case, correct?
Correct.
And you would never, because you uphold the Constitution, impede freedom of speech, correct?
Correct.
All right, so John, William, and Southern all have the right to freedom of speech, correct? My clients. Correct. Okay, as long as you understand that. Mr. Wilkins, do you understand that?
I do. But the thing that I do not understand is why you feel like you have the right to badger me like you just were.
Mr. Wilkins, I've asked you very simple questions that you were unable to answer last week.
It does not matter. You were trying to coerce me. And there is video evidence of that, actually.
What did I try to coerce you in, Mr. Wilkins?
You tried to get me to say stuff that would paint me in a bad light or try to make me look bad. You basically tried to get me to say stuff that I was not comfortable saying, and you continue to try to get me to say those things. Henceforth, that is considered coercion.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Mr. Wilkins. You answered yourself adequately. William, have you ever done? I had to ask him this question. Please remain calm, Mr. Wilkins. William, have you ever attacked this man or harmed this man in any legitimate way whatsoever? Yes or no?
The court's going to request that the defendants follow protocols, as this is the plaintiff's evidentiary hearing.
Okay, I'll move on to John. John, have you ever done anything to harm the individual, Mr. Wilkins, in any way, shape, or form? Oh, my clients can't speak. Huh.
The
mics don't
defendants
work.
have been ordered to stay on mute
And why is that?
because of how last time went. We wanted to make sure that Mr. Wilkins was able to get his entire thing out.
Mr.
without
Wilkins, you are not allowing my clients to speak. Is that correct?
That is correct because of how they treated me last time.
Mr. Wilkins, you do understand that you could be held in contempt for not allowing.
Actually, no, I cannot.
Objection. Objection.
Overruled. You know your client is not within the power to say who and who cannot
And I
speak.
am overruling you, Cypress.
Oh, shit.
Your clients tried to badger and attack me last time.
I don't believe they did.
But they did, and there's video evidence to prove so as well.
I'm still waiting for that evidence, Mr. Wilkins. It still has not been presented. When will you present this evidence?
I am going to allow my attorney here to present the evidence for me.
This is the plaintiff's evidentiary hearing. The defendants will have the opportunity to rebuff post-evidentiary review. Okay?
Understood. Okay, so again, I will ask my clients said questions. William, have you or have you not ever done any physical, mental harm to the client, Mr. Wilkins? Yes or no? I feel like my client is afraid to speak to you, Mr. Wilkins. Do you have some stronghold over my clients today that you're not telling me about?
No, but I do have evidence that goes against them.
Evidence I've still not seen. Mr. Horowitz, have you performed any illegal activities or harmed Mr. Wilkins in any way, shape, or form?
Mr. Horowitz, I must remind you the defense is ordered to stand mute as instructed.
Is this what you want, Mr. Wilkins? Is this how you want to live your life? Just putting everyone on mute? No one's allowed to speak freely, even if they disagree with what you do?
When it comes to my personal freedom and my personal well-being, if I feel that I need to put somebody on mute in order to protect my well-being and my safety, make no mistake, I will do whatever I need to do to see to my safety.
Are you Mr. Wilkins, are you threatening my clients?
No, I am not.
You just said you will do anything in your power.
I am simply stating.
And I'm stating that you
Objection, figure of speech.
Overruled. That was a threat. Clear
No,
threat
it
and
was
violation.
not, Cypress. It was not a threat. I was simply stating that I will do what I feel I need necessarily done in order to protect myself, my friends, my family, and those around me, even if it means muting certain people from attacking me. Now, Mr. Cypress, you are aware that your clients have
The
been
court
making.
requests that Mr. Wilkins please illustrate the incidents whereby the Xbox with a modified incidentary device was employed.
The one that got sent to my house that I told you about,
Yes.
that would be here in my bedroom.
It's there. You didn't send it in for evidence?
No, I did. I sent it in to you. I
Okay.
thought, my bad. I thought you were asking like where, like when I got it, where did I put it?
Can you
That's my-
describe what was done to it and describe the damages done?
Indeed, I can. When I first received the Xbox from somebody that had told me that they wanted, I don't really remember the said person's name, but I do know that they are related to Mr. William Gloryhole here. They are one of his people, which
Very
I,
quickly, Mr. Wilkins, this is for the chain of events detailing the explosive Xbox, correct?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, continue.
Yes, ma'am. Like I said, the person that sent it to me, I later on found out was one of Mr. Williams, what they would call in the troll community, one of their foot soldiers. I do not know the name of this person, but they did end up sending me an Xbox saying, hey, I want to replace the one that got destroyed. You know, here you go. They sent it out to me. And when I received it, I then went to plug in the Xbox, and there was a spark that came out of my light socket, and then that then destroyed the electricity and turned it off for about, I'd say roughly anywhere from 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes tops. And so I quickly unplugged it after the power came back on. I took it downstairs, handed it to my mom, and I told her, I was like, this is what, you know, I shut the power off. And so she then boxed it up, held it in held it in her room to kind of, keep it for safekeeping. We did try to make a report of it to the police, but due to the fact that we did not have any names or addresses, they were unable to track the person down, but they did say for us to hang on to it for, evidence in case, anything further happens, which we ended up doing. And fortunately, my good friend Celeste here ended up, obviously introducing me to you. And I then sent the evidence into you where it is now at.
Wonderful.
All right, thank you for explaining that, Mr. Wilkins. I'm now going to ask my clients certain questions about the case, very important questions. Starting with William once again. William, I have to ask you, this is a very important question if you can answer. Have you done any harm physically or mentally to Laura's client, Chance Wilkins, yes or no?
I have not.
Mr. Wilkins, what's your response to that?
My response to that, and forgive me for my language, but that is a load of crap.
And why do you feel that's a load of crap,
Mr.
Mr.
Wilkins, please keep decorum.
Oh, oh,
Mr. Wilkins, why do you feel like that is, and I quote, a load of doo-doo?
oh.
Because this man has actively stated in Discord, which not only has my lawyer seen, but my good friend Celeste here, as well as a couple other friends, have seen that he has committed crimes against me, including dropping jars of paint from drones on my house, conspired to set my house on fire, and even openly admitted to stealing my music and doing whatever he can to make sure that I cannot make any money. Those were his words on his YouTube channel, which obviously he has since taken down because he is fearful of the truth and does not want to get caught. And if you would like that evidence, as I said, my attorney here will be handing over that evidence after, what needs to be done.
All right, Mr. Wilkins, I've been ordered to hand over the rest of the questioning to your attorney for the time being by the court. Thank you. I will be putting myself on mute.
All right. Can you once again please outline for the court the number of and the names of the devices that were destroyed previously?
Oh, absolutely. That is one Xbox One X, one Xbox 360, one HP computer, a Hewlett Packard Tower computer, one Nintendo Wii, which was another brick device, which that was, yeah. But there was that, and then there was also a Skytech gaming PC, all of which I sent you.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so these people, you don't have any names for any of them, correct? Other than
No, I don't
the
have
ones
any
present.
real names per se. I just know them from briefly from their usernames.
Okay. And Mr. Morgan, you and Mr. Wilkins are in this together, correct? Because you have been doing music or something like that?
Yes, I think Mr. Wilkins and I met and befriended maybe the first week of October, but we go way back. That may be irrelevant here, but yes, we're connected.
Okay, okay. Have you received any type of devices that have been explosive, any kill sticks, anything like Mr. Wilkins has received?
Fortunately enough for myself, I have not.
Okay, okay. So, Mr. Wilkins, it seems like you've been singled out here when it comes to these types of
Yeah.
devices.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Now, let's see. You submitted quite a few things into evidence. Is there any, let's see, anything with the streams? There have been streams that have been going on, I've been informed of.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Mr. John here, during our last live stream or during our last hearing, he actually live streamed the hearing to his YouTube channel, which is highly illegal to do.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I caught
Objection. It's not illegal for him to live stream any type of
actually
content.
it is.
It's
When
not,
it
Mr.
comes-
Wilkins.
When it comes to court proceedings, it is not legal for someone without the court
Mr. Wilkins,
Objection, badgering my witness.
Mr. Wilkins, we had proof and approval from the court to have this live. Many proceedings in court can be approved for live viewing.
Well, you will have to take that up with my lawyer then. Because as far as I know,
I will do such. Thank you, Mr. Wilkins.
As far as
Proceed.
I know, because as far as to my knowledge, John did not have the proper
Yes, I did.
proceedings
Yes, I did.
and go ahead from the courts
Yes, I did.
to live stream the proceedings, which if he did not have that would make it illegal and he could be held liable for that.
No.
That is correct. That is correct. Back with the devices were distributed via the U.S. Postal Service?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So they used the Federal Postal Service.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then do you have any proof that it was, you have any linking evidence to the three that are present here? Can you expand can you expand on the engagement with law enforcement with relative to the attempts that have been made on your life?
Yes, ma'am, I can actually.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the main one that did attempt to take to have people take my life initially, which was Mr. Nicholas Beegler, John's brother-in-law, who unfortunately is no longer with us as he OD'd on fentanyl.
No,
And
you
he
killed him. You
passed
killed
away.
him. You killed him. You killed him.
Do
You
what?
killed him. You killed him. You
Oh,
killed
sorry, Mr.
him.
Wilkins, continue.
You killed him.
You're right. But
You can't hear
as
me.
I
You
was
can't hear
saying,
me.
he
You
passed
can't hear me.
away
He
in
just sees
March.
me.
But around about
scared.
2
He
or
got
3
scared.
years ago, I was doing a live stream speaking about one of my exes who, needless to say, was not a very good person, to say the least. Had a lot of mental issues. And I was speaking on that because people wanted to know what was going on. So I was explaining to my fan base at the time, what was going on. And I had heard a loud bang come from behind me. I turned around thinking like maybe something fell from my closet or something like that. And at the time, I had my bed over here by my window, which obviously has since been moved. And once I heard that sound, I didn't think anything of it at the time. And after the stream that next day, one of my good friends that was on my old Facebook account that I no longer have access to, because unfortunately, somebody ended up breaking in. It wasn't any of these people, but somebody ended up breaking in and getting the info to where I could no longer get back in.
Ha ha.
They ended up telling me, look, you need to go back and watch your live stream. You were shot at. And so I went back to look at the footage. I saw the footage of where I was shot at, where the bullet had entered in through my windowsill into my mattress.
So close.
And so
close to getting
my
you.
family ended up calling the police. That very moment, we also called our landlady to fill her in. Police came out and they basically did what you're supposed to do. They examined everything and whatnot, but they also sat right there in front of myself, my family, and our landlady, and basically said that they were not going to remove the bullet.
Mr. Wilkins, I'm sorry to interrupt. I know you're explaining the whole bullet situation. I think it's very important knowing that you are a man of your word. You're very you hold yourself accountable for everything you do. You've been very transparent with the whole proceeding here today. Of course, you could present that bullet here today, correct?
No, I cannot, because the bullet has not been removed from my mattress. It still has yet to be removed.
Mr. Wilkins, are you able to show us said mattress?
Yes, I am actually. Give me just a moment.
Please do.
Absolutely, 100%.
Oh my God.
Give me
Can you
just a
fucking
moment here.
believe this
It's
shit?
kinda-
Thank God he's gone.
Kind of a tight squeeze over here, so give me just a moment here.
Oh, please take your time. I need to see the mattress so it can be added into evidence.
Oh, absolutely.
Take your time, Mr. Wilkins. Make sure we can see.
Yeah,
the
for
whole-
sure. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do like this. Yeah, give me one more here. What I'm going to do to
Remember, he
plug.
demanded that we
And
also
Mr.
muted.
Wilkins, I want to say I appreciate you going above and beyond today to show us this evidence. It's very,
Oh.
very professional of you.
Agreed.
Give me just a moment here. I do apologize for the
We're
darkness.
actually gonna get to see the fucking bullet hole. Can you believe that?
Plugging my
Isn't that fucking
ring light
amazing?
in here so y'all can actually see where it was at. Give me just a moment here. Squeeze through. Blah, blah. But if you guys notice, right there.
Where, Mr. Wilkins, where? Can you point with your finger exactly where the bullet hole entered the mattress?
Right? Do you not see that?
No, I do not, Mr. Wilkins.
Mr. Wilkins, your hand is not in frame.
Oh, sorry. It's
Hey, Chance, you got to bring it down. Let's see the entry point.
Okay, I see now, Mr. Wilkins. You are claiming that is the bullet where the bullet entered your
This
mattress,
motherfucker.
correct?
Oh my
yes,
God.
sir.
Are you able to put your finger deeper in there so we're able to see that it is indeed a bullet hole?
Yes, sir.
How-
what's all
It's
that?
got a
And
piss
Mr.
cover
Wilkins,
on
how
it.
deep can you insert your finger into the mattress, if you could tell us?
It's about as much as I
All
can do
the
with my
way up
ass.
to my back knuckle on my index finger, all the way in
Ew.
on my pinky finger.
And so you would say that the bullet, because it's inside your mattress at the moment and you sleep on said mattress, is not recoverable. I would ask you, Mr. Wilkins, when we do go to court, would you be able to bring the mattress for evidence to clear against my clients? Yes or no?
That would be up for the police to decide. That is not my call.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
thank you,
Oh
Mr.
my God.
Wilkins. We shall proceed.
And if you'd like, I can also show you guys the entry point through the window. So if you'd like as well.
I would. I think that's very important.
Yes,
Please show us the entry
absolutely.
point in the window.
Absolutely.
Liar!
So what happened
Liar!
was, because we had the wood on the outside replaced since then, but what happened is it entered from the outside, and because it's such a thick,
It like, made the
it
bullet
was thick
bounce.
wood, the bullet scraped in,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
blasted out right there. As you can see, that entry point right there.
Yes, Mr. Wilkins. Mr. Wilkins, what now? This is very important. Was your window open or closed when
It
it
was
shot?
closed. It was
And where-
closed at the time.
And are you able to show us the bullet hole entry on the window? We were not able to see it.
I just showed it to you.
Sorry, Laura, I didn't see it either, correct? I think it was just a little bit shaky.
Correct. It was a little shaky there.
Okay, I do apologize. Hang on one moment here.
Oh,
You're
No,
okay.
they're
You're
doing
It's
okay.
so good
perfectly fine.
together.
Please take your time, Mr.
Laura and
Wilkins.
All right. Can you guys see it now?
Could you point
Is it-
with your finger where it is exactly? Okay, so that is the bullet hole entrance,
That's
correct?
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir.
I would like to
What
put on
happened was the bullet came out sideways, and when it hit into my mattress, it leveled itself out and went from there, and it's been in there ever since.
Okay, I'd like to put on the record that Mr. Wilkins has shown us a bullet entry hole from his window
No,
to his
lie.
mattress
It's a lie.
and was able to insert his finger inside the bullet hole to show it was a bullet hole, correct?
That's
Yes,
correct.
sir.
And I will make sure that there's record of it.
All right, thank you very much. All right, Mr.
Absolutely.
Wilkins, you may proceed with your story.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you this one moment here. Okay, but as I was saying, as I was stating earlier, after I was shot at and we had the police come out, they basically told me and my family that they were, and we still don't understand why they said this, but they basically said that they were not going to remove the bullet or do anything with it. And their excuse was because the person that shot the bullet was probably gone by now. That was what the police told
Okay,
us.
thank you, Mr. Wilkins. I have to ask my client a question, the most important question here today. John, are you with us right now, John?
I just want to ask the court if I'm allowed to speak. I saw my thing went off. I just want to make sure that the court's okay with me speaking.
If the report, okay, fantastic, Mr. Horowitz, Mr. Wilkins has claimed an individual from the mob troll community had shot through his window. Do you believe that is true and a factual statement from Mr. Wilkins? Yes or no?
Well, I think that's a complicated question. If you want to boil it down to yes or no,
I do.
I'm going to say based on the evidence provided, I'm going to say absolutely not.
Evidentiary anecdote 217B. Can your client please speak to the incident whereby he was swatted? And had multiple law enforcement agents hold him at gunpoint.
I'm sorry, are you speaking to me or one of
Yes,
them?
yes.
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
Wilkins.
Okay, yes, ma'am. So what these people like to do, just from, what
Well,
I have seen
Never
in
mind.
my personal.
I'm sorry, Mr.
experiences.
Wilkins, I don't mean to interrupt you. Could you please explain in your definition what swatting is for the court today?
Swatting is, and I was actually getting to that, and I'm actually glad you brought that up because this is actually a perfect time to explain this. From my understanding and just from my personal experiences, swatting is making either fake police calls or fake, unfortunately, calling SWAT teams, because this does happen a lot, to somebody's house on a false call. And these people have done this several times. And there was one point in time where Mr. Glory Hole here
No.
um,
No.
had made a fake call to Akron PD saying that I
So
was
I'm sorry.
threatening.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilkins. You said fake calls, so the call never happened. That's
No, what it means is what a fake call means is the police get called out there for fraudulent reasons.
And you're saying my client William has done this, correct?
Yes, sir. Many
So
times.
I would have to ask
actually.
William, have you or have you not made false police reports against the opposing client in any capacity whatsoever? Yes or no?
I have not.
Thank you, Mr. William. He claims he has not, Mr.
But
Wilkins.
I actually know that he has. As a matter of fact, police records even show, and some of his previous YouTube channels that have since been taken down because he's trying to, unfortunately hide stuff to make himself look like the good guy when, yeah. But
Mr. Wilkins, you don't feel like William is a good guy? Is that what you're trying to say?
That is correct.
And why do you feel my client is not a good person, Mr. William?
Well, first off, let me finish the original statement, which was
Yeah,
about
let's
the
circle
Okay.
back around to
That's fair.
the
That's
destruction
fair.
of the devices.
I
Okay.
would
Well-
apologize to your lawyer, Mr. Wilkins. I know we're getting a bit sidetracked here.
Mhm.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. But as for the swatting call, what happened is Mr. Glory Hole here ended up calling the police, stating that I had threatened to shoot him and that
true.
if any police showed up, I would shoot them as well. And there's actually body cam footage of this, which, Laura, I believe you have that footage, correct?
That is correct. Can you please explain how or why you knowingly inserted said kill sticks into multiple devices on at least 3 occasions, having knowledge that said tactics had employed previously?
At the time, I was unaware that they were kill sticks. I honestly thought that they were actually devices that, like I said, were intended for their use. I was unaware that I didn't even know those even existed. I didn't know that was a thing. I honestly thought that was like some, like Hollywood spy stuff.
Mhm.
I didn't know that those actually existed. And after the third time that it happened, I ended up really sitting down and did my research. And then that's when I then found out that what they had sent me were indeed kill sticks. Because what I did was I put it into Google and various other search engines and basically explained what had happened. And they gave me back what I was dealing with are what is known as kill sticks. And then that's when I later found out, so what they've been sending me is basically illegal.
Okay, sorry, Mr. Wilkins. I have to ask my client if that's true because you have claimed that William, Southern, and John have done this. Southern Harlot, is it factual that you participated and sent Mr. Wilkins kill sticks on his electronic devices, knowing well the intention behind it was to destroy Mr. Wilkins' property?
There's been allegations of blackmail that have been made throughout the evidence submitted. Mr. Wilkins, could you elaborate a bit more on said evidence and incidents of blackmail and which was like terrorizing?
Yes, ma'am. Well, first off, I need to let's finish the
Friendship
thing
six.
with the
That's so funny.
police, like you were asking, because I know you were asking about the swatting.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened with that is when the police showed up, which was around I want to say 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Mr. Wilkins, I'm sorry, that hand gesture you did, was that to show the court where it happened? Could you do the hand gesture one more time?
It was just an in general thing. I talk with my hands sometimes.
Can I see your hands for a second, Mr. Wilkins?
Right
Can you
here.
turn them around, turn them back and forth? Okay. And these hand gestures you say that you do.
They're just in general. Like
okay.
it's,
Okay. I'm just because it's
Objection, badgering the witness, badgering.
but what happened was the police that showed up here around 10, 11 o'clock, maybe 12. I'm not really clear on the time frame because I was literally asleep. I had just gotten done doing a live stream and I had just laid down to sleep. And my family heard a loud bang on the door. And we didn't
sorry
know what
again,
was
Mr.
going on.
Wilkins. My client was muted, and I apologize. I don't mean to cut you off because you've been very professional in this whole hearing. Again, the question being asked: Southern, have you sent kill sticks or killing devices to Mr. Wilkins and his electronic devices? Yes or no? And could you please clarify what he means and why he specifies my clients here today has done so?
Mr. Cypress, I was not finished.
No, in fact, I've never done anything to Chance Wilkins. I've always just tried to help him.
Is that true, Mr. Wilkins? Has my
No,
client
it
tried to
is
assist
not.
you?
No, it is not. She has not tried to help me. In fact, she has tried to do, there's actual evidence that my lawyer has that she will show where she has done the exact opposite of tried to help.
Mr. Wilkins, have you ever heard the quote "tough love"?
Indeed, I have.
Do you feel that my clients here today have shown you tough love and
No,
tried
I
to
do
Yes.
not.
to
Yes.
teach you right from wrong? Yes or no?
Yes.
No, I do not.
So you don't feel my clients have taught you any type of
No,
lesson?
sir, I do not.
Yes, we
Okay,
have.
you may
Yes.
proceed, Mr. Wilkins.
Thank you. But as I was saying, for the 5th time now, my family answered the door, and when they answered the door, the police asked for me. And when I went to go outside, they had flashlights on me, blinding me in the face. And when I finally was out of the flashlight, like out of its, the lighting, and I was able to see clearly, there were several police officers with
my jewelry.
pistols and rifles
jewelry.
and basically the normal
Hey,
police
hey, I'm a
procedured
gangster.
firearms pointed
That's what I was
at
on.
me. And at that point, I put my hands up
Oh my God.
and I asked what was going on.
Mr. Wilkins, can you show us, for the record, how high your hands were when the police had shown up?
Literally just normal.
Can't raise
Just
them high.
like this, just
Were
normal.
you
as normal
were
would.
you standing or sitting when it happened?
I was standing.
May you stand and do the same exact gesture again so we can take a picture for the court?
Absolutely.
And can you repeat what you said to the officers?
I asked them, what was I doing? Like, what's going on? Why are you guys here? Why are there guns pointed at me? Like, what's going on?
Did you feel scared at that moment, Mr. Wilkins?
Indeed, I did.
Okay.
And
Liar.
for good reason,
Lie.
because I will not lie.
Soulless.
Just on a side note, Akron PD does not have the best reputation
You don't
when
have
it
the best
comes to
reputation.
not
I've
harming
heard.
people.
Oh, I've heard they don't have a good reputation. But you may
Yeah.
continue.
Yes. So I then asked, after being sat down on.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wilkins. The court the court asked me, and you have to repeat this for me because this is what you said. Wait, what's going on? I'm scared. I'm scared. Please, what's going on? Could you repeat that?
Objection, objection.
That's what he said. How is it objected?
Objection.
He has to. Those were the words that came from his mouth.
Could you
Not
please,
actually.
we're going to move on to video presentation submitted, video
Okay.
evidence submission,
That's fair.
A43390E. Okay, we're going to move on to that.
Okay.
I just want to put on record, I have not seen the evidence that's being shown here today, and neither has anyone else.
Mr. Wilkins, can you please explain what we're seeing?
First of all, that is That is
Hold on, wait. There's an echo.
This stuff. Yeah. All right, who has the echo?
These were the items that were submitted for evidence, correct?
Indeed. Wait a second. Why is the evidence being burned?
Order. What are we seeing here? What are we viewing?
The
I think-
evidence.
I think-
What's going on here?
There's an echo. I can't have the echo. All right, am I able to answer? Yes, Mr. Wilkins.
What's going on here?
What is going on?
Yes, Mr. Wilkins, are you still there?
I am. Can you hear me?
Sure. So, Mr. Wilkins, all the evidence was dropped off and it was burned.
Why?
Completely destroyed.
Why?
Where are you, Mr. Wilkins? I'm unable to see you.
Laura, can you see me and hear me right now?
I can see you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Now I can't see you.
Okay, now I can see you. Mr. Wilkins, all the evidence was burned because go fuck yourself. That's why.
You do realize that.
What do I realize? Go ahead, tell me. Tell me what I realized, Mr. Wilkins.
Laura, would you care to explain to
William wins, bitches! William wins!
What's gonna happen? Oh, I'm sorry. All your shit's gone. It already happened.
William wins again! William wins! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! You suck! You fucking suck! Ha 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 ha!
How does it feel, Chance?
Look at that, baby!
Laura, what's going on here?
Yes, Laura, what's going on? Please explain to your client what's going on.
I have no idea what's going on.
Of course. Mr. Wilkins. Mr. Wilkins.
Mr. Wilkins, what is going on here?
What is going on?
Oh no!
You got fucked, bitch! You got fucked!
William wins.
William wins!
Laura, if I
Laura,
may, can I speak with you outside of the stream?
William wins!
You cannot, Mr. Wilkins. You have to
That
speak
is
here.
not your call.
I'm calling it, Mr. Wilkins. You have to
No,
speak
you
here
are
now.
not.
You have to speak here now, Mr. Wilkins.
No, I do not.
Mr. Wilkins, I
Is
know
there any
you're a
way
little
somebody could
upset.
close the media player, by the way?
Leave me alone. Laura, may I speak with you? in
Laura,
private?
can you tell your client to clean his eyes? I see a lot of tears coming down his
Laura,
face.
can I speak with you in private now? It's important.
Mr. Wilkins, we can speak here. Everything's being recorded for the courts, okay? It's okay.
Why did you guys destroy the evidence? Answer that one, Cypress.
What's up, Chance?
Why did you allow your clients to destroy the evidence?
My clients refuse to answer that question.
No, they have to answer.
They refuse.
Laura, do you have anything
Sit
that
and
you would like
rotate.
to say to these people?
Sit and rotate.
Mr. Glory Hole, what do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself?
Again.
I have nothing to say for myself.
I think Chance, Mr. Wilkins is wrongly accusing my clients
No,
of
I am
doing
not.
something.
You
Mis-
know what they did, and you're
I would like to make a
defending-
statement.
Of
Chance,
course.
William wins. William's always gonna fucking win, and there's
No,
nothing
he
you
is
can ever
not.
fucking do about it. We'll see. We'll see. You have no
Mr.
evidence.
Mr.
You have no
Wilkins-
evidence
Well,
anymore.
quit.
Mr. Wilkins, you tried to go against the best, and
And
you
that's
lost.
where you're failing. Because I have you on evidence. I have all you guys on evidence threatening my lawyer.
Where have I threatened your lawyer, Mr.
one's
Wilkins?
I go,
threatened
thank
you.
God,
Not
dude.
you in
What?
I'm sorry.
particular.
I'm sorry,
Not
guys.
you in
I don't think
particular.
I don't
These
think
three.
Mr. Wilkins saw the video. Can we play the video one more time?
Oh
for
no,
Mr.
I
Wilkins?
saw the video, but I don't.
What are you
care.
niggas talking
Howdy.
about? These are fucking
Howdy,
yapping.
howdy,
Holy
howdy, howdy.
shit.
Laura, if you'll excuse me, I need to step out for a minute. I'll rejoin the call here in a minute. This is way too much.
Oh,
Mr. Wilkins, it's okay. Just continue.
I will be right back.
Continue with the video, continue it going. Again, just for court records and everything. Continue it
I'm gonna
going.
say a racial slur.